profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Okay, y'all see who it's by. Y'all know it ain't by me, because if it was by me, it would be trash. So, ladies and gents, here's a what if for y'all. Okay, this is what if Deku was betrayed. Now, I've tried making this series before. At least I believe I have. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot more depressing, I'm gonna say. Okay. So Deku, this starts at the beginning of the USJ arc. People think that Nezu called Deku and yes, but it's Nezu? Izuku. We don't need you here. I'm sorry, but you're just too weak. Today's your last day. Enjoy. But Nezu, I can improve. You know that. Someone as weak as you, we don't feel like wasting resources on you. People like Bakugo, Ida, and the rest of the people in Class 1A, they're worth the resources. You are not. But, as a courtesy, since we're not totally heartless, we can have you transferred over to Seketsu, the second best hero school. Not UA, but they produce good heroes as well. Next. Okay. Young Izuku. Don't you usually call me Midoriya? You're no longer a student here, so you do not have that pleasure. As well as, you're too weak for my quirk. You're just only gonna make it weaker instead of making it stronger. So, give it back after the USJ. Fine. Deku would say, y'all know this is really messed up doing this to me after my mom died. Deku would say, and they're like, it's not our fault that you're weak, and you are there to protect her. Inko was killed by Tomura Shigaraki. And Deku ain't gonna go on no killing spree or anything, no. So yeah, Deku, he would walk back into Class 1A. Aizawa would say, okay, Izuku, I already know about your situation and stuff like that, so I'm gonna try to do what I can for you, thanks, Aizawa. So they would get on the bus and everything. USJ would go exactly how it would, with the slight difference. Deku, he loses school, he sees Tomura, he disappears, and he's about to try to attack Tomura. Nomu picks Deku up, and other villains are just like shooting guns at him and stuff like that, using their quirks, burning him, and stuff like that. Baku says, Izuku! And yes, Bakugo and Izuku are actually homies in this one. Yeah, I forgot to mention Uraraka cheated on Deku with Ida. Yup. Bakugo and Deku are homies in this one. This ain't Deku's hero costume yet. Yes, yet. So Deku, he would begin his beat, and Deku would start losing consciousness. And this is when someone says, "Wait, you're the favorite in the class." That's right. And Zora Healy says, "Everyone stop moving. Next person to move an inch." Well, then if any of y'all move a centimeter, this kid will die. And this kid will die instantly. And Ida, Uraraka, and some other people would say, "Kill him. We don't care. He's too weak. He's too weak to even become a hero. Let alone he's too weak to even become a villain." And basically, Sherlock says, "Can you catch me up to speed? What happened? Weren't you like the favorite of the class or something like that?" Nick says, "Was. Yeah." Nick says, "I don't discuss with villains though." Nick says, "Kill me now. Please. Send me with my mom." He says, "Oh, you talking about her that I killed? Yeah, you good. Oh, I'll send you up. You'll be seeing her very soon." Nick says, Nicky would drop an F-bomb. He'll say, "You tell her, he says, "What strong, what foul language. Would you kiss your mother with that mouth?" Nick says, "Would you kiss your mother with those crusty, dusty, musty lips?" Nick says, "For real, man, you need some chapstick. Golly, don't breathe on me with that musty breath," Nick would say. This would make this Nomu kill him. Just as he did that, All Might would appear and disappear. Y'all might be wondering, he disappeared? Yes, All Might legit appeared at the door and disappeared and reappeared right in front of Nomu. And Nomu got Detroit smashed. All Might punched Izuku in his stomach and sent Nomu flying out of the freaking USJ. They got sent to an alleyway because I feel like it. Deku has glass shards stuck in him. Deku has wood with spikes or splinters stuck in him. Deku has metal scraps stuck in him. Basically, Deku has a whole bunch of things that are not supposed to be in your body stuck in him. In other words. And yeah. Honestly, I had no choice. And yeah. They invest all the villains and stuff. All Might finds Deku. Legit looks down. He says, "I'm gonna take my quirk back now. If you couldn't even beat that thing, you don't deserve to have my quirk. I beat him with one punch." Like I said, Deku still has his consciousness. Deku's still able to hear and talk for a minute. Deku says, "Killed it, All Might." And All Might would punch Deku in his face. And Detroit smashed his face and took the quirk back and walked off. Or well, jumped off. That way nobody was there to see the evidence. So yeah. Now, this person would have found him. This person would have found him. And if y'all don't know who this is, well, this is Scarlet Witch from Marvel. I just looked up the anime version of her because, yep. Maybe copyrighted. Doesn't belong to me, people. Y'all know this. YouTube, I swear to God, if y'all do something, y'all do one thing, Google, I swear to God. So yeah, she'll be walking around, just taking a nice little stroll. They would cough up blood, and this cough would be pretty loud. She would look over, she's like, she would run over there. She's, "Are you okay?" They would look up, and then pass out. He would have gone to say something, but bloop, passed out. And y'all might be wondering, Scarecrow, How OP are you about to make Deku? Like, if the Marvel Universe exists in this one, how OP are you about to make this man's? Well, you see. While Deku's in his head, Deku, he meets three people. The goddess of the elements. The goddess of the elements, I didn't think of a name for these people. Nia. Yep, I'm just gonna use Nia. The god of destruction, the god of chaos, the god of the god of basically anything that you can think of means destroy or kill. The god of destruction. I'm just gonna say it like that. He's the god of destruction, the god of chaos. His name will be His name would be Hold up, let me think. Lame name, but his name is gonna be John. God of creation, the God of everything good. Is gonna be named Max. So, he's in his head. He sees these three people. He says, "Who are y'all? Where am I?" He said, "You're in your head, you idiot." And the God of destruction, he would say, "Aww, look at the puny human. Should I kill him?" And Maxie would say, "No, we need him. Kid, we saw what happened to you. We're so very sorry about what happened to you. Save your apology. I don't need your pity." See, but this isn't petty. We want to offer you something. It says, "Oh, what would that be?" "All of our powers." It says, "Huh?" It says, "And why would you do that?" "Because if you don't, the whole world will be destroyed. The whole universe, in fact." Next says, "Fine. But on one condition." They say, "Yeah." Next says, "I'm in charge of how I use them. I use them as I see fit." And they say, "Okay. You can do whatever you want with them. They're yours." Next says, "Okay. Can I heal myself by chance?" They say, "Oh yeah, your healing feather is already working on that." Next says, "Wait, I have healing feather?" They say, and the goddess of the elements says, "Yeah, my name's Nia. I may or may not have given you a healing factor when you were 5. That way you would at least have somebody to heal after those brutal beatings." It says, "Thanks. So yeah, we've been watching over you for a while now, and we wanted to make sure you're ready before we gave you these powers. We don't think that you're ready now, but seeing what just happened to you, we want you to have these. And we want you to go back to UA and show them who's really show them who's boss, and show them who's weak. Who's weak now." And Nick says, "Nice motivation speech." She says, "Oh, thanks." Meanwhile, outside of Izuku's head, Scarlet Witch here, she would be pulling out the metal shards, the glass shards, everything that got stuck in Izuku's body. She'll be pulling that out with her magic. So yeah, I really hope he doesn't wake up soon. It's gonna hurt real bad if he does. It's gonna be in so much pain. I don't want him in that pain. Must have been super painful getting all this stuff inside of his body. Me pulling it out is gonna hurt him even more. She'll say, basically say, "It's time for you to wake up now." They says, "Why?" They say, "Oh, because that lady that saved you, we won't tell you her name because we're not going to. But so when you wake up, that lady's gonna be pulling everything out of your body, like the metal, the glass, everything. Deku says, oh, that's gonna hurt, like Deku would say, right? And they say, yeah, it's going to. And Deku says, oh well. And they would wake Deku up, and Scarlet just pulled a piece of metal out. Deku says, ow? And Deku is like, that kind of hurt. And she said, you're awake? Deku says, yeah, I've been awake. Deku says, yeah, I just woke up. And she would say, I'm sorry. Deku says, it's okay. Thank you. She said, you're welcome. She would say, and Deku would say, how could I possibly repay you? She says, by staying alive. Deku says, I don't know if I'll be able to promise you that one. I lost my desire to live. Deku would say, if it wasn't for you, I would have just let myself die. Deku would say, but since you put in all this effort to keep me alive, Deku would say, I'll stay alive. She said, thanks. And she'll finish pulling the rest of the stuff out of Deku's body. And, she'll stitch Deku up and everything. And then Deku's healing factor would just heal. So, oh, you can heal? Deku says, yeah, just, Deku says, I've been unlocking new powers more and more every day. It's just, oh, okay. And Deku, she would say, so, what's your name? Deku says, oh, my name's Izuku. She says, oh, well, my name's Wanda. Or as you probably know me, I'm Scarlet Witch. Deku says, wait, the Scarlet Witch? She says, yeah. Deku says, Deku would say, Deku would just, he would just not even be able to say anything. He'd say, Deku says in a, not in a nervous voice, in a, yeah, in a nervous voice, he would say, hi then? Say, are you a fan? Deku says, more of a geek, Deku would say. Deku would say, I've studied every superhero's powers. From your powers and how they can help benefit you, and also help in many more ways to I've studied all the Avengers superpowers. I've studied all the heroes and across the world and stuff like that. Deku would just say, really? Next says, yeah. There's actually some ways that you could probably use your powers to benefit you. She'll say, oh? Can you tell me? Deku says, yeah. And Deku would tell her some ways and stuff like that. She'll say, yo, I never even thought of that. Can I keep you around? No, she won't say that. She'll be like, I haven't even thought about that. Thanks. Deku said, yeah. You seem nervous or scared. Deku says, you seem nervous and scared and kind of depressed, to be blunt. He says, he looks down with tears in his eyes. He says, yeah. She says, do you want to talk about it? Or do you just want to, do you want to talk about it? Or do you want to, wait a while? Because I know it's hard I know it's hard for to tell people about your emotions and stuff whenever you just met them, even if they're a hero. And Nick says, yeah, I'll do the second one. Sorry and all. She says, no problem. It's what we're heroes are for, to help people. Nick said, thanks. She says, you're welcome. Now, I'm gonna go get food. And you, stay alive, please. Please stay alive. Next is, okay, you would give her a nice smile. And Deku, he would, no, as soon as Scarlet walks out, Deku would say, what was that? Deku would say, basically, the gods in their head, the gods in Izuku's head say, you got a crush, you got a crush. Deku says, shut up, or I'll kill y'all. Say, you can't kill us. We're immortal. So are you, in fact. They say, Deku says, why do I feel so happy? Say, that's because you have a crush. He says, stop antagonizing him, you two. She'll say, look, you don't know it yet because your emotions haven't forced you to know it, but you like her. This feeling, no matter how much you try to make it go away, it ain't going to. So, I suggest buckle down and be nice. Dex says, okay. Now, I start meditating. You try to sit up. Not that he would sit up. He would put his neck. He would start meditating, and there would be three balls going around Deku. 3 energy herbs. 1 solid black. 1 and another one solid gold. And the other one rainbow. This is to signify every single element ever created. Periodic table elements, every element. So yeah. And all these 3 glowing herbs are just going around Deku so fast that it can summon, like, it can make a black hole, basically, if something got in its way. And you're able to see all the lights. You're able to see these lights. So Deku, he would be sitting there meditating. Deku would be training his powers in his head while he's doing this. And in all of Deku's powers comes second nature to him, meaning he has full control over them. So yeah, Scarlet, she would come back in and she'll see these herbs going around Deku so fast. And she'll say, Izuku, are you okay? Deku would open his eyes to be rainbow for a second, then Deku would close his eyes, breathe in, breathe out, and Deku would open his eyes again. She would see his beautiful emerald green eyes again. She would kind of blush, be like, do I have a crush on him? She would think to herself, she said, no, that can't be. We just met. And she said, I have to think about that later. She was like, we just met. I don't have a crush on him. There's no way. And she said, I said, hello, anybody home? And she'll snap out of it. She said, sorry. Are you okay? I walked in with the food. She said, she would put the food down. She said, I walked in and glowing herbs, right? Herbs. Glowing balls were flying around you at the speed of everything. She'll say. And next is, I'm okay. Just meditating. Just meditating? That's exactly what I do. Are you training your powers in your head? Nick says, why would you say such a thing? Nick says, what do you mean powers? I'm quirkless. She says, man, I'm quirkless too, and yet I have my powers. All of the Avengers are quirkless. What do you mean? Nick says, you would just be like, man, like, fine, yes. I don't like these new powers whenever I passed out. Yeah. And she said, okay, thanks. Yeah. So what are they? She says destruction, creation, and elements. She said, ooh, that sounds fun. It says, oh, really? Yeah. She says, so how would we eat? They said, okay. If they would eat food, they would get back on, they would lay down on the floor and start getting off. And Scarlet is gonna be in Japan for about a couple more months. So yeah, they'll be asleep. I'm a time skip like a month later. They were gotten used to each other and stuff like that. They hate going outside and stuff like that because people that treat them around. And Scarlet, she understands this. So yeah, one night, Scarlet comes home from doing work, and he's scared because he saw a ghost, not because he saw somebody. A man broke in because he found where Izuku was hiding, and well, he had a conversation with Deku, to say the least. He told Izuku, if you can get in a relationship with anybody else, I will kill them. Exactly how I did your mother, Izuku. This would be turmoil. So to that little witch that you need to leave. That you can't stay there no more. And so I'm like, say, well, I gotta go. I'll check up on you sometime, friend. Don't you call me that. And like he's just sitting there in a ball, crying. And Scorpio comes in. She says, Izuku, what's wrong? And she sees that the window is open. And these are my second story building. She says, Izuku, no. It's like a summer house or something like that. And Scarlet says, Izuku's mom. It says, he came. Who came? He made me kill my mother. And she would get a serious look on her face because she hasn't. Because Deku didn't. Yeah, I believe Deku told her. Right? I mean, how do I forget what I just said in this bloody video? Yeah. Deku, he would tell her again, just in case. I didn't say that Deku told Scarlet about his mom and stuff. But Deku would tell her about it. He would tell her about what happened to his mom. And she would have gotten furious. She would have been like, she would have said, Izuku, everything's okay. No one can kill me, Izuku. She would say, it's okay, Izuku, no one's gonna hurt you. He says, he didn't threaten me, he threatened you. She says, what? He says, yeah. He would climb. And this is when the kid's in the skirt. The kid doesn't like her, at least that's what she thinks. More or less looks up to her, is what Scarlet's thinking. And Scarlet, she's around I would say Scarlet's 2 years, not 2. And Scarlet's same age, I don't care. I'm gonna ship Deku with Scarlet in Midnight. Yep, not Midnight. Black Widow, yep, I don't care. So Scarlet, she would be there. How do I explain it? She would give Deku a hug. Deku would blush because of where Deku's head is. y'all can inference where Deku's head is based off of where I zoomed in. So yep, Deku is blushing. It's just it'll be okay, Zuko. And they've gotten quite close to each other. To where basically, if they're walking around together and stuff, you could think that they're dating. So yeah. And Deku is crying. Basically, Scarlet says, Izuku, come here. And Scarlet says, Izuku, come over here. And they would get on the bed. They would eat dinner. Deku still has some tears in his eyes, but not a lot. They would get on, Scarlet would get on her bed. Izuku would get on the floor. She would say, hey, Izuku. And Izuku said, yes, Scarlet. How about you come sleep in the bed with me? Like his face would turn red. He's like, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just offering because it's a lot more cozy than on the floor. Okay. Are you sure you don't mind? She says, no, I don't. She says, no, it's okay. He says, of course not. And they could come over, get into bed. They could lay down. And Scarlet, she'd hug Deku. Deku would blush. And they'd fall asleep. And in the night, Scarlet would roll over. They'd be face to face. Like, their lips would almost be touching. And, and it's gonna be an awkward scene whenever they wake up. So, in the morning, they would wake up. Well, Scarlet would wake up, because she always wakes up first. And she'd say, she would open her eyes. She would see she's almost kissing Izuku. She'd say, and Scarlet would say, she would look, and she would think about it, like, she would legit think hard and long about this, giving Deku a little peck on the lips. And she said, no. She would think, nope. And she would scoot back just a little bit. That way their lips are not touching, or nowhere near touching. And Deku would wake up, and Deku would yawn. And Scarlet would say, good morning, Izuku. And her face is still kind of red. Deku says, something wrong, your face is red. Nothing. She'll say, he says, okay. Do you have to go to work, Scarlet? She says, no, today's my day off. She says, oh, really? She says, yeah. Ooh, that battle is fighting. Katara versus Avatar versus Marvel. Oh, I thought that was Katara. Korra versus Storm. Seems interesting. But yeah, that would have happened. And I know I'm taking this kind of slow with the storyline build up. So yeah, I'm gonna time skip a little bit. They've gotten really close. I'm gonna say it's been 5 months that they've known each other. And Deku's gone. Deku, he isn't depressed anymore. Scarlet notices this, and she's happy for Izuku. But at the same Anytime she says, I have feelings for Deku, what do I do? If she's like, should I ask him if he'll be my boyfriend? Or, I don't know, she's just hating herself because she doesn't know what to say to either of you about her feelings. Deku says, like, I have feelings for her, what do I do as well? He says, you know what, I'll just ask her. It's not like she's gonna say yes or anything, right? Deku just, yeah, well, Deku would say, hey Scarlet. No, Deku would say, hey, Wanda. She was like, yes, Izuku. And Deku would say, would you be my girlfriend? And she I mean, like, you don't have to, blah, blah, blah. Easy. Vince Vegeta. Ooh. Nope. But, shoot. Can you come for a second? Before I answer my question. And they says, okay. Did you go to, Wanda? And she, yes. And she said, so next for a second. Tell me everything about this. They would say, okay. She would pull Deku in for a kiss. And Deku would open his eyes. And he would blush. And then he would close his eyes and continue the session. And she said, and she would gently break the kiss. And she'd say, you see that is an answer? Does that mean for, she'd say, yes, it does. Now that that's over, I have to ask you something. Nick say, yes. Nick say, yes. She say, I've been here for you. It's the only reason why I haven't gone back to America. Now, would you like to come back with me? Thank you. Say, really? Yeah. But you have to promise me something. Nick said, yeah. Yes? She said, no more keeping secrets. Should say, no secrets between us. In that case, he tells her about what Araka did to him, and basically how Class 1A betrayed him and all that good stuff. Class 1A, not entirely Class 1A, but most of it. So yeah. She'd say, you know what, I have to become a villain for a little bit. Hey, here, I have to go to work. He says, nope. I won't let you kill people in Class 1A. She says, huh? Although they betrayed me and stuff like that, I will not stoop down to the level. She says, that's really smart. She says, thanks. Okay, this one's still better. But yeah. And like I say, so when we're leaving, she says, tomorrow. Jack says, in that case, then. Says, this is okay. There's someone I have to say the goodbye to first, though. She says, oh, okay. Deku, you would. But Deku would create this uniform. And Deku would create this outfit. Just, who are you going to say goodbye to? That you need a mask. And Deku says, don't worry about that. Huh. Nope, the other one was better. But they could say, an old friend. Because I'm gonna come with you to make sure you're not going to kill somebody. Next is okay. The only difference I'm gonna make about this outfit's green. No. Deku's outfit is gonna be brown. Not brown, it's gonna be black. The gloves are gonna be fingerless. The boots, now they're gonna be like the boots that assassins wear in Assassin's Creed. That way it's more agile for Deku. So yeah. And Deku and her, they're walking. And it's at nighttime too. They would get to a house. And Deku would walk up to it. Deku lift up the rug. And next says, what's today? She says, today's Friday. Next says, okay. She won't be here then. They say, wait, what you mean she won't be here? Next says, he gets a key from underneath the rug. She says, Deku would unlock the door. Bakugo said, Deku would walk in. Bakugo says, old hag, aren't you supposed to be at work? And Deku says, shut up, Bakugo. Bakugo said, Izuku. Bakugo, he would be at the bottom. He would be downstairs in a blink of an eye, because this is a two-story house. Bakugo said, what? Deku says, it's been a long time, Katsuki. He said, Izuku. He said, wait, hold up, you look familiar. Hold up. Izuku, who's this? Deku says, nobody. And she was like, my name's Scarlet. I'm Scarlet Witch. Katsuki says, are you two dating? Deku says, I cannot confirm or deny these accusations, Bakugo. Bakugo says, Mineta is gonna kill you. Deku says, not if I kill him first. He said, ooh, Deku got cold. Bakugo would say. Deku says, Deku says, I just came to say goodbye. I'm going to America. He says, okay. Deku says, I'll be back next year. I'll become a hero. And, well, we'll see how that goes. Deku would say. He says, All Might offered me it. Izuku. Deku says, wait, what? He says, repeat that. All Might offered me one. He offered me, you know what? Deku says, you don't have to hide it. She knows what it is. I told her. After he told you not, Deku says, man, I don't care. After what he did to me, I might as well go to a news station and tell them. Bakugo says, you won't. Deku says, I won't. He says, you won't. I says, okay, bet. He says, okay, bet. Deku says, nah, I won't though. But yeah. Deku says, so did he take it? And if so, I'm gonna need that back. And he says, I didn't take it. I wasn't gonna betray you like they did. Ida took it. Deku says, okay. Deku says, okay, I can easily break into his house. And she says, Izuku. Deku says, I forgot she was there. No, you are not breaking into anybody's house. At least not alone. And Bakugo, you say, dang. Nah, she said, no, you're not breaking into anybody's house. Says, but, she said, no buts. You will not break into anybody's house. Understand, Izuku? And Deku said, okay. Deku said, okay. Thanks, Alfred. He says, thanks. Made it myself. And he says, yeah. The next day they would leave, go to America. They would go to America. They would go to America and all that good stuff. And they would go to what's it called? go to the Avengers headquarters. Dude, go to the Avengers headquarters and all that. And Deku walked in with Wanda. Basically, everybody's like, Wanda, what took you so long on that mission? You were supposed to be here a couple months ago. Then they would see him. They say, "Huh? Who are you?" Deku doesn't say anything. You just stay behind Wanda. And Wanda would say, his name's Izuku. My boyfriend. They say, he's your boyfriend? Kid, how old are you? Deku says. Deku would just not say anything. Says, he's old enough. After all, he asked me. And so yeah. And just say, Izuku, can I tell them? Or do you want to keep that private from them so they don't trust? Deku says, you can tell them. Deku would look around. Deku says, Deku would say, Deku, he would open up his hand. There would say, are you trying to recall Stormbreaker? So, and then Stormbreaker would fly out of Thor's hand and appear in Izuku's. And next says, I'll try. Basically, everybody's jaw drops, and they're like, what? Basically, the Deku's other hand, Thor's hammer, or Captain America's hammer, appears in Izuku's hand. Captain America says, now that's messed up. How you gonna... Says, I could have done this from Tokyo. Says, I could have done this from Japan and destroyed cities. They say, good point. And, Deku said, I wonder if I could build lightning. And lightning starts appearing on it. Deku says, ooh, this is gonna... Deku would say, okay. This is go back to Captain America and Thor. And they would go back. And next is, there we go. Basically, they would say, oh, Tony Stark. I mean, Tony would say, yeah, Texas. Next says, I'm disappointed. You could have made this suit so much better. He says, wait, how? What do you mean by that? Next says, easy. Just switch around these elements with that one and blah, blah, blah. And it could have been 10 times stronger. He says, okay, first of all, I didn't even think about that. Hold on, can you repeat that? Let me write this down. Tony would say. And Nick says, okay. He tells Tony that. Tony says, you're a member of the team. You give me good ideas. And Tony would just walk off and go into a lab. And then Nick is like, I'm going to hang out with Tony, with Mr. Stark. And Nick would, so what's his deal? Betrayed by UA, his girlfriend cheated on him with a kid that he thought was his friend, and blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. She'll just tell them the whole backstory. She'll send Tony Stark a summary of what happened and what they talked about. Tony would read that before Izuku got in there. He'd say, poor kid. Then Deku would walk in and say, Deku said, okay. And Deku would say, whoa, this place looks so much cooler than in the videos. Johnny says, yeah, it tends to be like that. And Deku says, how? Deku says, who is this? I said, how's it work? Deku says, you're like an oversized 5-year-old. You know that? Deku says, yeah, I'm just super smart. And Tony would say, okay, well, this is how this and this works. Basically, Deku gets to meet all the adventures and stuff like that. Now, part 2 coming soon. Or whenever. So, my outro.
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. So cold let's go. I don't wanna break down. I always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. So cold
This is what it is. This is, he made it. Goes up to them. This song's really good. By Scarecrow. What if out? Like it and subscribe. And give me some subs. I need them. By Scarecrow. What if?